Today I'll be teaching a third grade lesson aimed at intermediate English language learners. And our lesson today is going to be over verbs, so let's get started. Alright, today our language objective says, I can speak using English grammar and simple sentences. So when we're talking, we're going to use English language and we're going to use correct simple sentences. So our sentences are going to have a noun and a verb. And that's today is what we're going to be talking about. So let's get into our objective for today. It says, I can identify or I can recognize verbs in a sentence. So I want you today to do a think, pair, share to get started with our lesson. A think, pair, share is also known as a time pair share, so I'm going to set my timer for 20 seconds. With a partner, I want you to talk about what you think some things that we could do today. So what are we going to do with our I can statement, which is I can identify verbs in a sentence. So everybody find a partner quickly. Alright, and I'm going to set my timer for 20 seconds. Remember, be talking about what we could do with our I can statement today. Alright, you've got about 5 seconds left. Wrap up those thoughts. Alright, our timer's going off. Alright, let me see. Who can tell me, what do you think we're going to do today with verbs and identifying them in sentences? Yes, sir. You in the back.
We act out.
Oh, we act out. Okay, I love that you said that. That's a great idea. Another way to say that we act out verbs is we can play charades. So let's say we can act out verbs in sentences by playing charades. Alright, I wrote your idea on here. It says we can act out verbs in sentences by playing charades. So, how do I do this? Let me ask you, what's a sentence that you can think of that has a verb in it? What's a sentence? A verb is an action. We talked about that yesterday. So let's think about action words. What are action words? Who can give me a sentence?
The man runs.
The man runs. That's a wonderful sentence. Remember, when we're writing our sentences, we start them with a capital letter and we end them with a what?
Period.
A period. Say that again for me. A period?
Period.
Period. Good. The man runs. What's our action verb in this sentence?
Runs.
Runs. Good. Let's underline runs. All right. So Michael gave us a great way today that we can identify verbs in sentences. We can act them out in charades. Who thinks that would be fun? Give me a thumbs up if you think that would be fun. I see lots of thumbs up. Maybe we'll have to do that tomorrow on one of our stations. All right. Let's do an assessment. Let's read our I can statement again. It says, I can identify verbs in a sentence. Give me a thumbs up if you think you feel good about doing this and you understand this concept. Give me a thumbs to the side if it looks familiar or I've studied it before. And give me a thumbs down if you do not know this at all. I see lots of thumbs up. Good, because we've talked about verbs this week. All right. All right, to close our lesson, let's read our I can statement one more time. It says, I can identify verbs in a sentence. Somebody remind me, what are verbs?
Action words.
Action words, good. Verbs are action words. All right, I want everyone to hold up a number 1 if you think you can teach this lesson to somebody else. I want you to hold up a number 2 if you understand most of it, but not everything. And a number 3 if you don't understand it completely and you need more time. I see lots of 1s, lots of 2s, and a couple of 3s. And we can work on it some more. We'll keep working on it. All right, good job today, guys.